Protesters in Georgia gathered in front of the parliament building on Sunday as former soccer player Mikhail Kavalishvili was formally inaugurated as president. His inauguration cements the ruling party's grip in what the opposition calls a blow to the country's EU aspirations and a victory for former imperial ruler Russia. Protesters held up red cards, which in football indicates dismissal from the game as symbols of their discontent. Because today our president is a footballer, we are showing him a red card, and the next step will be sending him off the pitch. The Georgian people will definitely do this because it was a circus that they have held today in the parliament. If you could see what expressions people who participated in that circus had, I feel really sorry for them. There were scuffles outside Georgia's parliament between opposition protesters and police in Tbilisi soon after the new Georgian president was sworn in. A number of protesters were detained by police.
Our legitimate government is trying to appoint a illegitimate person who does not have any background in politics, diplomatics, economics, who does not know how to rule a country other than maybe score a goal once or twice in a match. He was a footballer that does not have any type of background or education. While we had a great president who had an education, great education, studied in France, Zourabichvili, she has done so much for this country, and even right now she's trying to get our voices heard in the West, talking to so many diplomats and trying to take this country in the right direction.
For today, I think that we have a really important day in Georgian history because at the same time we have two presidents, one which is illegitimate and one who is legitimate president. I mean, Salome Zourabichvili is the only legitimate institution and only independent institution in Georgian politics right now because we have a president, elected president, who is illegitimate. I mean, Mr. Kavalishvili, because his appointment from the Georgian Dream is based on the fraud election results occurred in 26th of October. So it's really important day in Georgian history.
Outgoing Georgian President Salome Zourabichvili said on Sunday morning that she would vacate her residence at the Orbeliani Palace in Tbilisi, but insisted she would not relinquish her claim to the presidency. She called Kavalishvili's inauguration a parody. This presidential residence was a symbol as long as there was a president here who was legitimate. I am bringing legitimacy with me. I am taking the flag with me. I am taking your trust with me. This is a real parody, and this country does not deserve such parodies. Because there is a parody, in contrast to us. They are behind closed doors, frightened, sold out, illegitimate, unrecognized by anyone, sanctioned, and bitter. Kavalishvili, 53, who is the only candidate on the ballot, easily won the vote earlier in December, given the Georgian Dream Party's control of a 300-seat electoral college that replaced direct presidential elections in 2017. It is made up of members of parliament, municipal councils, and regional legislatures. In his speech on Sunday, Kavalishvili promised to be everyone's president. I plan to be everyone's president, regardless of whether they like me or not. My future efforts will be directed toward the consolidation and unification of society. Regardless of the opinions others may have on various issues, we must strive to unite around our homeland, shared values, the principles of mutual respect, and the future we should build together. Georgian Dream has vowed to continue pushing toward accession in the European Union, but also wants to reset ties with Russia. Georgia's outgoing president and main pro-Western parties have boycotted the post-election parliamentary sessions and demanded a rerun of the ballot.